Hello?
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, okay. Okay, she stopped watching. Gloria.
Welcome everybody. Welcome. It's been a long time since we've done this, but we are back. Welcome to King of the Ring, round number 3. We've got the first race for this evening now, for pool 2. Yeah, man, it's been a long time and really excited to be back. Really hoping you guys get some awesome shots of this race. Yeah, we got pool 2 that's first up tonight, and they are going to be running or doing the first laps on the Nürburgring Nordschleife for the season. And yeah, man, really looking forward to it. They're going to be racing in the Group 3 cars. The tire wear is on 4 times as well as the fuel. The race is going to be a 30-minute endurance race, and it's all out guns blazing. Bit of strategy to contend with, and remember guys that this was all voted by you guys, the viewers, so this is a culmination of what you guys have put together, and it's going to be quite the challenge for the gentlemen that are racing tonight. With me as always, Ken Dog is in the chat. He's ready to commentate on this race. Welcome, Ken Dog.
How's it, guys? Hope you guys' engines are ready to be revved up, because we're very excited over here.
100%. So we're just about to jump into the lobby, and we'll obviously then get a look at what our first 12 contestants have chosen to race for tonight. I figured we're going to have some quite interesting choices. You can see on screen now we've got my ever famous Yeetle, the one that I really enjoy driving around the Nürburgring Nordschleife with. And yeah, I think there's a few guys that might have chosen this car, a few guys that may have chosen other cars. Ken Dog, what car would you have chosen?
I would have always gone with a Lexus, but I think the Porsche would be a good one on this track, eh?
The Porsche, that would be quite an interesting choice. It's basically the Beetle version to that. So yeah, looking forward to it. Just waiting for us to jump into the lobby. The
Trying to
guys are
get
going
in.
to do a quick test start. So as you can see, we've got 8 drivers currently that are in the lobby, just doing a few practice laps around the track. And our lobby host, Wezo9, looking forward to see what he's going to be doing on this race. We got the man himself, who probably loves that this is a strategy based race, Mr. Fuel Safe 30 FLAce. He's on track. Then we got the team of Eleanor, Jacques, Yaya, and Mr. Jerry Supra, dad and son, racing together in the same pool again. Then we got Mr. Valentino K1300. He's going to definitely look to kind of redeem himself after the past few races. I think he really wants to obviously get onto the podium for once. Next we got Mr. Portum Ignis. I think he also wants to try and at least stamp some authority on this race. And then the last 2 guys, we've got Jarito Mon, Mr. Sky Coffee himself. Looking forward to what he has to do, because he's shown quite good pace in the past 2 races, so hopefully he can keep it a bit more consistent and obviously get himself a lot further up onto the grid. And last but not least, at the moment we've got Mr. NTZ Nitesh. He's obviously looking to also make sure that he places his car quite high up on this leaderboard. I think we got 4 guys that unfortunately have some technical difficulties in joining this race, which is quite unfortunate, but nonetheless the 8 guys that are going to be racing are definitely going to put on a good show for us. So the gents are just doing a quick test start. We'll just wait for their test start to conclude, and then after this test start, the guys are going to go out for their qualifying, which is going to be a 10-minute qualifying, meaning they can get round the track, start their quali lap, and only have that one lap to do a qualifying time. Thereafter, 30-minute endurance race, and we'll see who is your winner of race number 1 for pool 2. Kendog, who's your money on for this one?
We know who's going to take this year. He's going to have all fuel and take fuel home again. Fuel saving 30.
Definitely. I think a lot of us in chat shout out your predictions for this race. I'm also quite sure that Ferdy definitely looking to obviously redeem himself for this first race, and yeah, I think he definitely wants to obviously get back up into pool number 1. Yeah, cool. So just quickly looking down the comments. Away guys, thanks for joining. Sheep, no camera, obviously, because we want to see the guys on screen. I don't think anyone wants to see my ugly face tonight. Koniwe, no Mazda please. Yes, so GTSport, those of you that don't know, they sent their new update, free update today, and the Mazda RX Vision GT or something like that there is one of the new cars that was added to the game, subsequently banned immediately from this race because it is overpowered. It's so cool, it sounds amazing. Dad, have you driven that car yet?
Not yet, I just bought it now.
You need to drive that car. It sounds like a Formula 1 car. It's so crazy. It's amazing. Sheep, don't talk about my bottling. Sure. Well, don't bottle the next race, brother. I'm gonna make you proud, just keep watching, definitely. Hey Pace, what's up? Stuart, thanks for joining, my man. Jay, you're gonna get reported. Yes, you better take your sandbags off. Kuketso, what's up, my man? Unfortunate that you joined so late for GTSA and LNR, so you might also have been passed to this King of the Ring, brother. I want to see your face, unfortunately not, brother. Okay, cool, so it looks like everyone's managed to get away.
Yeah.
We're gonna quickly just wait for everyone to jump on track, but while we're waiting, I'll just make sure I get the settings right. Okay, so while everyone's joining, almost everyone's in chat. They're about to do their quali very shortly. So as you can see on the right hand side, we've got the guys coming out in their cars. FLS has gone for the Peugeot Vision GT. Okay.
Weird choice.
Very weird choice. We've got Valentino, who's gone for the Lexus RCF 2017 version. We've got Portum Ignis and Jacques Yaya in their very own Beetles. We've got Chirito and NTZ. They've gone for the Porsche 911 RSR. And then just waiting on Wes and Jerry Supra, but we'll obviously wait for them to go on track. And then we'll see what cars they are going to be using tonight. So, first up, Mr. Portum Ignis, looking very sharp in his Revo-tuned Beetle. And correct me if I'm wrong, South Africa, is that an INJ fish on the back of his car?
Sea Harvest.
Yeah, Sea Harvest, thank you, man. Thank you. You can see you buy more fish than I do.
Yeah, you see what happens.
So awesome
Lent
stuff.
was the silver.
Yes, Lent just passed. Awesome stuff by
maybe it's a
Portum.
peace sign, eh?
Could be. Then we've got Mr. FLAce in his South African branded VGT. Sounding amazing, this car, as always.
I don't think anyone's will be able to pass him on that track with that size of that car, eh? Yes, it's
definitely not that
Oh,
bad.
the whole
It's very,
track.
very wide, yeah. And then we got Mr. NTZ. We just caught him in a drift now with his Porsche 911 RSR. Must say I really quite like this car. It looks really, really nice. It's kind of got a Mercedes AMG type
Exactly.
feel to it, yeah. Really
Just
like
copied
this.
the Hamilton colors on the AMG
Yep.
and applied it to the Porsche.
Yep, definitely. right there.
Wishing
Then
him
we've-
all the best.
I think he's one of the guys you're probably looking forward to do quite well
To
tonight.
doing well. I hope so.
Yeah.
Really
Okay,
hope so.
we've got Valentino in the pits. We'll probably get a bit better shots of his car later. Got Jacques Yaya in the pits. There's Kalahari Boys, Beetle. Someone's just come out to track. Mr. Chiritomon, and he was actually really excited to use this Porsche. He was on my phone sending me pictures of this car so much. Lovely, lovely lime green Porsche there.
Okay.
Cool, so where's just resetting the lobby?
Quali now? No.
Quali's about to start. Quali
Start, here we
has
go.
now started. Okay, so we want to see pace dab. Nah, unfortunately not, guys. Like a Beetle that, yeah, definitely. Must agree with you there. So we got Flace on track first. MUFC Monty saying the wide boy pug is a good strap. That thing is wider than the track. No one can overtake, just like you said.
Exactly.
Fuel safe Purdy, he needs a good one tonight, and I definitely agree there. Hopefully the guys will be a bit more reserved for turn 1, and then
Is it a good start?
It is a good start, yes.
Okay.
So Kuniwe also saying objective, don't let any Beetles win. Well, we'll see with pool 1. I have a feeling that your reigning champ, Mr. Mikhailo 5, he might be whipping out his Beetle again tonight. So look out for that. Stuart saying, did she paint the pug? I'm pretty sure he did. Good luck, guys. Serious promo from Robin Dobbin. What's up, Robin Dobbin? Thanks for joining, brother. Ferdy's rocking my livery. Peugeot is not a bad choice, but it is twitchy out of corners. I cannot agree more with you, Robertson. I remember this car was quite difficult to control. Bob Lixon again saying no one's in the Mercedes. It is quite a shock. Would have expected somebody.
That car is probably too heavy to drive around this track, man.
Monty also saying no Merc, no Toyota. That's quite a surprise. Can't agree with him more. I would have also expected a few Toyotas for this one. But I think with the fuel at 4 times as well as the tire wear at 4 times, some of the guys might be choosing a bit more strategic choices in terms of that. Especially Ferdy. I mean, he's chosen quite a powerful car, so he can obviously then try and fuel save where he can.
Sky Coffee is taking off the track. Get out of the way.
So looking at Valentino now on track, finally get some shots of his lovely Lexus.
Oh, I love that car.
Sounds great with its V8, I must admit. 18 viewers, guys, please don't forget to like the video, do subscribe to the channel if you're new. Yeah, definitely send in your comments while the race is going on. We are reading them. Looking now at NTZ, his Merc inspired Porsche. Biggie does well. Mr. Wes 09, and damn, you can definitely see him on track tonight. His pink pug, sorry, pink Beetle.
It's like Filthy, what's his name? Filthy left his mark on the race here.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone's going pink.
I think we're gonna call this one the Ladybug tonight.
The handicap sticker on the door and all that stuff.
There we got our Sky Coffee owner, Mr. Chiritomon. Big shout out again, guys, to Sky Coffee Company. You can catch them on Facebook at Sky Coffee Company. You can catch them on Twitter and Instagram at Sky Coffee Co. They are delivering during lockdown, so do put your orders in as soon as you can, guys. Lovely green Porsche there.
Sure. Actually blends into the grass, I check off.
And Cherry Supra with a very, very interesting choice. Lovely Mustang GR3.
Nice.
Does look very nice. I think he's trying to make it look inspired by the Australian V8 series, but if you look on his door panel, he's got Supra branding all over that car, so
yeah.
I think he's hoping this Mustang can pull away like a Supra would. Porter Magnus again in his Beetle. And Jacques Yaya in his bright blue and metallic blue Beetle. Awesome stuff. And great liveries by the guys once again.
Sky Coffee livery on that one, huh?
Yep, and a bit of Porsche Porsche decals as well, from what I can see.
Or the turbo.
Yeah, so reason why the guys are putting quite a bit of effort into making their cars look bright and bubbly. One of the prizes that one of the winners can win is livery for the season. So awesome stuff again by the guys. I think we will definitely put this again to vote by you guys, the viewers at home. Of the cars tonight, Kendok, your favorite looking car?
Okay, I'm partial to the Lexus.
Yep.
It does look very, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I think the placement of all his decals does kind of stand out, yeah. And I think it's one of those cars you can definitely see in real life on the track.
These decals really fill up the car nicely. Not too much, just very plain and simple.
And just watching him tonight, he's throwing this thing around a bit.
Yeah, I expect him a good, what's the lap time? 6:48? Is that a good lap time?
Should be decent, 6:48. We might see some special lap times. I think we might see some 6:40s. Just depends how careful the guys are on the track.
Because I was watching him last night practicing, and he even sent me a picture of his lap time.
Yeah.
So Valentino, he was on it, and he was the fastest of the group of the guys that were racing. So yeah.
Okay. Alan Sykes, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining. Shaheen, what's up, my man? Thanks for joining, bud.
Just watching this track, whoever gets the slipstreams is going to do very well. So you rather just stay behind the car and you get, I'm sure, because a full tank on this car lasts about 3 laps.
So I know if you do fuel save, you can push it to 3 laps. But I think a lot of the guys will be putting after lap 2. The tires do last, but the fuel doesn't. So that's where a bit of strategy comes into play.
Okay.
Cool, as we see Ferdy and Valentino starting their laps off.
Alright.
There we go, Ferdy. Valentino actually sitting in Ferdy's slip, so we'll see what your theory will do. And I think it's actually quite smart Valentino does that, because the pipe is quite fast in the straight. Bob looks at me and saying he likes Jerry's Mustang. Where's also starting his lap now in his Ladybug. Already drifting the thing around turn 1.
Shaheen also on it.
Yep, Shaheen race will start just after this qualifying lap, so give it about another 6-7 minutes and the race will be starting. Porter Magnus also starting his lap now. Some decent clean air, and he's got Chirito right behind him in his Porsche. So we got a Beetle versus a Beetle version 2. And Jerry Super now in his Mustang that Bob looks him love so much. He's starting his lap now. I hope he can
keep that car on the track.
Definitely. And then Jacques Yaya right behind him, the last of our starters, starting his lap. As we join our man, Feel Safe 30, making it look easy for us here.
It's actually pulling away from Valentino already.
Just watching his throttle control and everything. Pushing this car.
I don't think I've ever seen Freddy slow a throttle like this before.
Never. I think it's quite new to him to put that foot flat to the floor.
The red line.
Valentino right behind him.
Catching. Okay. Oh, Valentino's traveling with traction control. Okay.
Yeah, we just noticed that myself. Nonetheless, to each their own.
Oh, he was complaining. Valentino was complaining to me. His TV packed up.
Oh.
So he's using his wife's 24-inch screen, and he's a bit partially blind in the one eye, so he's having a problem seeing the track.
He must be sitting quite up close to that TV screen. As we jump on board with Wes now, revving the crap out of this Beetle. Sounding good though, sounding good. Nice Wes. Still can't believe that this man plays this game old school style, using the directional buttons. It's quite crazy. Direction buttons, sure. X and square. And he's still so quick, so it's good to see.
Sure.
Yep. We got Mr. NTZ in the Porsche. Lovely kangaroo sticker on the front of his hood. What's up, Skitty? Thanks for joining, man. Ferdy just completed his load cell in his G29. Just need to change something about the spring. So he's testing out his pedals on race night. That's very ballsy. Looking at Portamignis now. I think that Revo sticker is probably giving him an extra 5 horsepower. Ooh, little wiggle there. He's definitely pushing. Nice. We jump onto Chuck's. Yeah, we just catch him in a bit of a drift here. And he's Kalahari boy spectacular. What's up, Mulgary? Thanks for joining, man.
These guys did all the same laps. They haven't finished it, but their fuels are all in different from their fuel tanks.
Yep.
In all different places.
Pushing a little bit too hard. Just hopefully it joins safely. He does. See, let's Jerry Supra.
Plus he gets a penalty.
It's quite unfortunate. So jump on board with Jerry Supra now. Flooring his Mustang. What I love about this track is when you jump on board with somebody, it literally just looks like it's a roller coaster and the driver's hanging on for dear life.
Sure.
As we're on board now, Jerry Supra in his Mustang. He's holding on to this thing. Great stuff there.
Oh.
Alright, let's jump back to our lead man, Mr. Ferdy.
The Witcher man just made a spin.
Oh, shame. As we just catch him coming out on the exit of his spin. Unfortunate there. Jump back onto Ferdy. Ferdy about to come onto the main straight now. Pulled a bit of a gap to Valentino. And here goes Ferdy. Redlining this Peugeot. Gary, still no lights. Unfortunate, brother. He was actually, I believe, one of the gents that was meant to join this race. Very unfortunate, but I mean, this lockdown's definitely putting a lot of us under strain. So unfortunate, Gary, that obviously no lights as well.
Crosses the bridge at 277.
That thing is moving.
Yeah, it's a lot faster than the Lexus.
Yep. So here we go into the final corners, final section. Lovely stuff there by Fuel Safe Ferdy. What's he gonna get it? 640. Great lap time by him. We got Valentino with a 640. Oh, great stuff by Valentino. Just looking at their fuel, Ferdy definitely used quite a bit of fuel there. Will be interesting to see what he does in the race. We've got Wes and NTZ. NTZ actually having closed up on Wes, so we're looking at a good lap here by NTZ.
That's my boy.
last section. NTZ going a little bit wide. Mr. Wes doing a 6:58. NTZ is 6:50. Puts him into 3rd place. Great stuff there.
Perfect position for him. Perfect for you.
And then Jacques Yaya and Porter Magnus.
Whoa! Gonna take him on the straight.
Jacques using that slipstream to good effect here. Looking at Jacques doing a good lap.
That's a good 53 or something, I'm sure.
So they don't run into each other here at the last section.
Too far.
Jacques, great. Oh, Jacques very hot into the lap. He managed to hold it. But Porter Magnus is actually pitted. Jacques.
Wow.
6:47. Amazing lap there by Jacques. Jerry Super now.
That slipstream.
6:58, and last but not least, we've got Mr. Chirito man.
You are spinning over quite a few times, eh?
Yeah, he did. So just looking at him to finish his lap. And here's Chirito man, 7:41, giving us one last spin. And that is your quali laps, ladies and gents. So we've got Mr. FLA's 1st place, Valentino in his Lexus in 2nd, Jacques Yaya in 3rd, NTZ Nitesh in 4th with his Porsche, the Ladybug Mr. Wes in 5th, Jerry Supra in 6th, Chirito in 7th, and Mr. Porter Magnus, who strange enough pitted on his quali lap, he is in 8th place. As we're about to start our final, guys.
Those Porsches look like they saved a lot of fuel, eh?
It does definitely, and I think it's gonna obviously
help them.
I
got a funny feeling they're gonna do 4 laps.
I think they're gonna do 4 laps on one tank.
Yeah, watch them.
Okay, well, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Looks like we might have a bogey in this race. Propolis. Okay, so King of the Ring, race number 1, pool 2 is now underway. Let's go. Ferdy with a very slow start, the Lexus right on his tail. And then our Jacques Yaya, Nitesh, Wes, Jerry, Chirito, and Mr. Porter Magnus drifting already. As we join the battle at the front, Ferdy with Valentino right on him, 0.2 of a second. Some guys already bumper to bumper at the beginning, and Valentino having a bit of an issue. Jacques ready to pounce here. Making good effect with that Beetle. Let's get the... Ooh, look at that. I'm gonna jump on board with Jacques quickly coming out. Jump on board with Valentino here.
Yeah, he's Ferdy's car so wide he can't get past, he's holding up.
He's looking at Jacques Yaya in his rear view mirror, looking at Ferdy ahead as well. He's definitely got a slipstream here. What's he gonna do? On the inside. Hopefully doesn't end in tears at this hairpin. Ooh, he's running wide. Very well kept together. Great stuff here. Let's look at Ferdy. Really want to just see his gearing. Whew, yeah, these guys are right behind each other. Oh, Ferdy into the wall. Yeah. Ferdy's into the wall, but quickly back on track. New leader Valentino. Jacques Yaya now alongside Ferdy. And NTZ also looking to pounce on Ferdy. Ooh, Jacques with a bit of a wiggle as well. Someone went off.
Jerry Supra. Back on nicely.
Managed to get on track. Well done.
Nice.
Where's actually a big loser here from 5th. He's gone down to 7th place. He's Ladybug. And then Mr. Porter Magnus in 8th place at the moment. Let's hope that his Revo tune will actually get him a bit further up the grid.
No, I think he changed. Oh no. Who's number 9?
Like I said, we got a bit of a bogey in.
Oh, okay.
So everyone, 30-minute
super.
races, 30-minute race this is, so long night of action ahead of us. There's still obviously pool 1 that will come at 8:30, so look out for that. Definitely going to be an interesting race, and again, interested to see what the car choices are with the guys.
I think something happened to NTZ that he fell back there.
NTZ looks like he might have had a bit of an error.
A problem.
He's now got Jerry Supra and Jarito on him. Wes directly behind them. I feel like Wes might be suffering a little bit with the guys in slipstream. So that's why he's obviously isn't able to put in the laps that he wants to. But he might also just be playing tactics with us and fuel saving. Mr. Sean Skitty saying FLS has a plan, you should let them go and not fight so hard. I think that's exactly what he's probably doing. Kuniwe saying Pug has no front end error is like a swordfish. Well, I'd expect so with its bump so big. So we jump on board with Chirito here. I love these onboard shots here. Very active with this wheel tonight. At the carousel now. Right behind Jerry. Ooh, Wes with a great move around the outside. No one saw that coming. Damn. Awesome stuff, Wes. And Wes now looking to take Jerry super ahead of him, but he's slowed down quite dramatically here. Great stuff, Wes. Let's jump on board with him now. Wide, yeah. Let's see what Wes can do in this very quick section now. Jerry Super actually running wide. Will he come track cleanly? Ooh, Wes giving a bit of a tag, unfortunate there.
And he gets it.
And he gets overtaken then by Chirito, so quite a bit of action here at the back. Unfortunate there for Jerry Supra. Kind of looking forward to these guys throughout the race. So we jump on board, NTZ, Jacques Yaya also battling it out. And then FLS and Valentino obviously now just pulling away from the field. Ferdy's got a 5-second gap, as well as Valentino with his 3.6-second gap from Ferdy. So Valentino nice and comfortable. Ferdy saving fuel as always. Looking at Jacques Yaya and NTZ. Ken Dog, you were right. These Porsches are definitely saving
the fuel.
Definitely.
Just stay in the slipstream of that Jacques Yaya and he'll do well.
Definitely. He's just out of the slipstream by about 0.2 seconds. He's jumping back into it now. Let's see if he gets around this corner well. He's just about from it. Ooh, running wide. Might have lost the slip now. Great stuff by NTZ, 4th place here. Wes now in 5th place. Jerito actually falling back to 8th. Jerry Supra 6th. Porter Magnus 7th. And here's Jerito Marni in 8th. Let's jump back to the front of the grid as we're about to finish your first lap, guys. Psycho Sheep calling that a race incident in terms of Jerry Supra and Wes.
This Peugeot 30 really pulls him up, Valentino on the straight, eh?
Yep, 0.6 seconds if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And that's with Ferdy doing what he does best, fuel saving.
Okay.
I must say this VGT definitely looks super mean.
If he doesn't go past, he'll go underneath you.
Yep.
Oh.
Again, guys, please remember, King of the Ring sponsored by Sky Coffee Company. If you are looking to get yourself some Sky Coffee, you can more than welcome to catch them on Facebook at Sky Coffee Company. Otherwise, you can catch them on Twitter or Instagram at Sky Coffee Co. They are able to deliver during this lockdown, so definitely get your guys' orders in. We got Jacques Yaya now on board with him, 3rd place, doing really well in his Beetle. Loving the Beetles.
They look good.
Yep. So Kendog, now we're going to see on lap 2. When we were watching the qualifying, we saw that the guys' tanks were quite empty after doing their fast lap. So we're going to see who's going to stay out for 3rd lap and who's going to come in on their 2nd lap. It'll be quite interesting. I have a feeling that, as you said, the Porsches will try and stay out.
NTZ will find you just need slip. Just get the slip.
Yeah, he's actually fallen back quite badly with Jacques here.
And he's got a purple sector.
Yep.
Oh, but purple sector, everyone will get purple sector on the, on the 2nd lap, yeah.
Ramon, what's up, brother? Goeie millies, thanks, man. It's like a sheep. Peter looks gay on board. Yeah. Everyone's suggesting in chat that was a racing incident between Wes and Jerry Supra, so I think we may have a review of it later. We've got Mr. Portamignis currently in 6th place, running a little bit wide, and Jerry Supra
on his ass.
Right. Yeah. So hopefully they'll start battling quite soon.
It's like Jerry Supra's after the fish.
Yep. And just watching their fuel, Mr. Jiritomon in his Porsche, although he's had a bit of a eventful first few laps, he's managing to save fuel. Seems to have left now.
It's like someone blew his nose.
Yep. No jokes tonight, eh? Ramon de Villiers' Beetle is quite underrated, I think he wanted to say at times, but packs a good punch, definitely. So Ferdy closing in on Valentino now, 2.7 seconds, as they're just about halfway through their lap.
Come on, Nitesh, yes.
Pulling away from Jacques Yaya, but I must say I'm quite impressed with Jacques tonight.
Yeah, he's on the track and pushing,
yeah. Definitely showing some form tonight.
Must be, from driving that Citroen that he's got to launch it on the track. He's learnt a lot of things with that thing, eh?
Yeah,
keeping it on track.
Can you imagine so? We got NTZ now also managing to catch up by half a second. Hopefully he gets on board with Jacques Yaya. Looking at Wes, he's also catching up to NTZ, so hopefully Wes can also pull the cat out of the bag towards the end of this race. And then Portamignis and Jerry Supra still within a second of each other battling.
Jerry Supra was just there goes Portamignis. Farming on the grass there.
Wes running a bit wide at the carousel here, scuffing his ladybug. But almost 15 minutes down, we'll see if the guys do pit. Looking at FLAs now.
Chino won't, but they'll do the 3 laps, but then if you don't see that, you gotta do 4. Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
So I have a feeling FLA is definitely not gonna pit. He's still got half a tank left, so he can do 4 laps. Valentino, possibly 3 laps.
Yeah.
Jacques Yaya quite down, so he
definitely
needs to pit this lap.
He'll never make.
So the Beetle's obviously a little bit more thirsty. We got NTZ half a tank of fuel, so he can go about 3 laps odd. And
someone is telling the short shift.
Yeah, for sure. And interestingly enough, I'm also looking at the Beetles in particular, and apart from the Mustang as well. They are using their tires quite a lot more than the other cars. So we joined Jiritomon now on board in his Porsche again, right behind Mr. Jerry Supra giving him a bit of a nudge there, asking him to move along. Oh, and Jarito with a spin into the wall. Unfortunate there, I think. Got a bit excited.
Dirty.
Gets back on track now. Very unfortunate there for Chirito. Jerry Supra now in a bit of clean air, so let's see what he can do. Definitely also going to be pitting this lap, I think.
Yeah.
So, guys in chat saying, let's see what they're saying. Koniwe, imagine this race done at night time. I think that's when Kendog would make one of his very, very white cars, just so that he can see.
Oh, you should. I can't try that part just in night here.
Oh, Valentino, I think he had an off as Ferdy's now 5 seconds ahead of him. And we're watching Ferdy, let's see if he comes into the pits or not. Nope, he's going another lap. Valentino. He's coming into the pits. Let's see what his pit crew will do.
Definitely.
Green uniform, yeah.
Come on, NTZ, stay out, boy. Yes, man. Go for it now.
So Valentino now in the pits, fueling up. Look at Jacques, also a change of tires. Fueling up himself.
Okay, so who's gonna chase? So Valentino is in the pits first.
Valentino coming out now, full tank. Wes also in the pits, looking at Jacques here. Out. All three Beetles that were on track have all come into the pits, along with the Mustang that's just come in, as well as the one Porsche that's come in. Some lovely visuals of the car now, guys. Shout out to Randburg Raceway. Chirito Mon in his Sky Coffee Porsche.
So he didn't fill up, okay. This is a 5-lap race?
Plus minus should be 5 laps.
Okay. Oh, it's time.
Just about to hit our 15-minute mark.
15-minute mark, yeah. Okay, sorry, I didn't see the time there.
So, current leader, Mr. FL Ace, also with his fastest lap of 6 minutes 43 seconds. As we hit that 15-minute mark, he's going a little bit quicker this lap, so definitely looking out for him. He definitely will pit at the end of this lap, pretty sure. Get some fresh boots on, as well as a bit more fuel in the tank. Second place currently, we've got Mr. Nitesh NTZ 4907 in his Porsche 911 RSR. Best lap at the moment of 6 minutes 49. He's your second of the no-stoppers, while the rest of the field has pitted. We'll definitely be watching his delta to Valentino. As we see, it's already dropping.
Dropping 6.
We'll see what happens there.
Started on 8.
Yep, Valentino 6.8 seconds behind him. We've got Mr. Jacques here. Get some good visuals of his car here. Some stuff. Lovely Beetle. We had Wes now in his lovely pink Beetle. Some stuff there. Great stuff, Wes. Keep it up, brother. Nice. We get Mr. Portamignus in his Beetle. He's coming around this very, very tight S-bends. Great stuff there. Mr. Portamignus, awesome stuff. As we look now, Jerry Supra in his Mustang. He's also one of the pits. And then Chirito Mon in his Sky Coffee green Porsche. Some stuff here. Nice.
Valentino's closing that gap on the NTZ.
Let's go back to
Pulling in slowly.
Valentino now 5.8 seconds, so to take a second out of NTZ in that section now. Just going to the chat here. MEFC Monty saying there's no point doing a 4-lap stint in a 5-lap race. So
5-lap race, yeah.
I think we definitely confirmed that now. It should be a 5-lap race. Shaheen will be Hardcore J. Ramon, if this race was done at night, the mayhem. Well, You never know, we might throw a curveball at the guys the next race, so definitely look out for the updates on King of the Ring round number 4.
There's no street lights on this track, but there's headlights
no
only.
street lights. Stuart
Probably
Parson saying
gear.
Chirito doing well on his wheel. Didn't know he was on a wheel, but awesome stuff by him there. Sheep suggesting that the guys should do the night race. Koniwe saying, Sheep, I hope you're taking notes, make sure you don't bottle it. So Psycho Sheep and Koniwe will be in our Pool 1 race at 8:30. Awesome stuff, guys. Do throw in some more comments. If you have any questions for us, do throw them in the comments. We're more than welcome to answer them. As you're looking at the delta between Valentino and ETZ now at 5.4 seconds, and FLS managing to pull away at 18 seconds now. It was 17 at the beginning of this lap, so doing very, very well in his Peugeot VGT. Must say I really admire this man's driving. And then I'm surprised there's one gentleman that I was expecting to be in chat tonight, Mr. Dino Cantino. Big shout out to him. Guys, for those of you that don't know, please do catch Dino Cantino and myself this Monday night on the GTSport chat box, which happens every Monday night at 9 PM on Dino Cantino's channel. We did miss last Monday due to some technical difficulties with our producer, but look out for us this coming Monday night, where we'll have quite a few topics to chat about. And then following that Monday night race, we do also have the Team North America versus Team South Africa final round, round number 3. We'll be racing in GR3 cars as well, like the ones you're seeing on screen right now. And that will take place at 11:30 on Monday night PM. NTZ Valentino now closing the gap still, 4.1 seconds, 4 seconds now.
3 seconds.
Some stuff there by Valentino, putting a great outlap here, and actually he's using quite a bit of fuel, so I think pushing definitely quite hard.
Even NTZ was flooring that thing, because he had the same fuel like 30, and now he's only on red.
Yep, as we watch 30 now at the last corner coming into the pits.
So how much fuel will he put? 1 lap, 2 laps?
So he only needs to put 2 laps of fuel. We don't need to manage that. You can see Hankook tires on. Great shot of this Peugeot VGT.
Don't bottle it. Yes, well done, he's in.
And away he goes. He has put in just over 3/4 fuel. Valentino on the start-finish straight. As NTZ is in the pits. Fuel going into his Peugeot.
Even Jacques took it. Oh.
So guys, I think let's see, have you guys got as your top 3? Currently we've got 30 FLAs in first, second Valentino, third Mr. Jacques Yaya, who's just taken NTZ in the pits. But NTZ now on fresher tires and a bit more fuel than Jacques. We'll see how this goes. We got Wes in 5th place, Porter Magnus in 6th, Jerry Super in 7th, and Chirito in 8th place. So that gap now from 30 to Valentino is 5.66, sorry, 6 seconds now. So 30 definitely putting in a bit more speed into this Peugeot. Throwing this thing around. I think we might see 30 doing a even quicker lap on this last lap. We've got 8 minutes left, guys. Almost everybody's gone around the track. So we've got Chirito just crossing the line under 8 minutes. So hopefully he can get onto the 5th and final lap.
How these guys remember each corner of this track, yes.
Yeah, it's a lot, eh? think if I'm not mistaken, it's about. The chat can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 147 corners.
Sure. Too much already.
Yep.
And it's not that the track is smooth, the track's bumpy, eh?
The wheel is always moving when you're on this track. It's definitely very bumpy.
Kudos to these guys for just keeping the car on the track, eh? Yes.
Definitely so, definitely so. Guys in chat saying that Ganue wanting Wes in his top 3. Definitely still has time. He's not far behind, 5 seconds from 3rd place, so still quite a bit of time for him to get there. Ramon also giving props to Wes, hoping that Wes makes it to these top 3. I think Wes had a bit of an off there, unfortunately. He's just dropped 3 seconds to NTZ. 6-second gap.
Oh, what's happening here? Valentino off?
Valentino, he's actually disconnected.
Disconnected, yeah, he was parked to the side there, yes.
Which means NTZ now in 3rd place, and Wes with a shot for 3rd as well. He's currently 4th. Very unfortunate there by Valentino, man. He's doing very, very well in this race. And I think he definitely deserved speed 2 for this one, so very, very unfortunate for him.
Come on, can somebody tell NTZ to push a bit now?
Yep, NTZ definitely has
Come on.
push.
This fuel's looking a lot better than Sharks, yeah.
Sheep, I will answer that question shortly after this race. So yeah, guys, don't go away. Some interesting news at the end of this race. Sheen asking if Wes didn't pit. Wes has pitted. He pitted on the end of lap 2. Very unfortunate for Valentino. My heart goes out to him, man. He was definitely on for good on there. As Wes again going off, managing to hold it, but pushing quite hard. I think he really wants to try and get on that podium, but just pushing, taking to the limit. I have a feeling he may pit at the end of this lap again, just a quick dash of fuel.
Yeah, definitely.
So unfortunately the Beatles, although they are quite quick, again Portum Ignis, same place as Wes, but managing to keep it together a little bit better than he did. So the Beatles unfortunately not doing what I was hoping they would, except for Jacques, yeah, he's managing to keep it together. The other two gentlemen, not too great by them. And then Chirito, just keeping it neat and tidy now. I think his Porsche is a little bit too battered and bruised. Ganue, yes, they're not eating. Ooh, NTZ running wide. Unfortunate there, getting a penalty in the process, but managing to get back on track again. Looking at the delta now to Wes. Wes now 7 seconds behind him. Let's go NTZ, hopefully he can recover from that. He's only got one more lap left of the track, so hopefully he can bring that Porsche home. Shaheen definitely crappy for Valentino, they're getting disconnected. And I think Ken Dog also quite upset because
I know it, yeah, serious.
Valentino there, definitely one of the guys we're looking forward to watch racing here.
So what happens when a guy disconnects? He's out totally now?
So unfortunately, obviously we can't restart the race now for him, but he will get basically last place points, yes.
Points, yeah.
So in this case he should get 8th positions points.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, all the gents should definitely take it easy now, Shaheen, no pressure on them. I think if they can just secure their position to the end of the race, definitely not a lot. Gap between NTZ and Jacques only 7 seconds, and NTZ
if NTZ, does it look like Jacques will need fuel? He won't make another lap.
I think so. I think
Come on,
so.
NTZ. Come on, NTZ. Please, boy.
So NTZ
And somebody.
got just over a quarter of fuel left. Oh, sorry,
Yes.
a third of fuel left. So he can definitely stay out. Jacques, if he's smart.
And his tires are good.
Yeah, Jacques, if Jacques is smart, he'll just pit for some fuel. Won't change his tires.
Yeah.
Go from there. As you watch now, Jacques Yaya into the pits.
Come on, miss. Come
does he
on.
do?
NTZ. Come on, NTZ. Push.
His crew's holding the tires. Does he change his tires?
He has to change his
only
tires.
fuel. He's only put fuel. NTZ now crossing start finish straight. He's gone into the first corner with Jacques Yaya just behind him. Wes 09's also just pitted. So I think we got a battle on here for the second place spot. We'll see if NTZ can keep it together for second place. Wes also just coming out the pits. Put half a tank of fuel in. He's in fourth. Porter Magnus also having to pit. The Beatles very, very thirsty tonight.
No, man.
Ooh, NTZ going slightly wide. Sharks taking full advantage there.
Yeah, okay.
But Donwood's still a long way to go in this lap. And NTZ, cleaner tires than Sharks. We'll see, it's definitely a race to the end between these two. Mr. FLA's masterclass strategy yet again by him. 35 seconds. 35 seconds ahead of the guys.
Yeah.
And look at that, purple sectors. This guy's going. He's a man on a mission. Man on a mission.
Somebody must have his PlayStation checked. I'm sure he's got a chip inside for fuel saving or something, because yes, man.
I think what you're suggesting is he's got a cheat code for fuel saving.
For fuel saving.
Yep.
Well done, NTZ. Concentrate, NTZ. Concentrate, boy.
He's
got better tires, yeah.
Dropping
that's
a little
where
bit
your
of time.
race is.
Yep, that's where the race is. Is NTZ part of the Heaton Proxer team, by any chance?
Yes.
Makes sense.
Something bandits, I think they call them.
Yeah. So we've got Kalahari, one of the Kalahari boys against one of the Heaton Proxer boys.
Yeah.
Where's 09, 12 seconds at the moment behind NTZ. So looks like he's got a solid fourth place at the moment. Porter Magnus in fifth. Jerito actually now in sixth. It looks like Jerry Supra must have pitted. So the Porsche's definitely doing well on their fuel. Jerry Supra having pitted, changed his tires and fueled up a little bit. So that Mustang, the V8 in that Mustang is super, super thirsty as well. So we join the battle now with NTZ and Jacques Yaya. NTZ catching him by 0.8 of a second back in that slipstream. Let's just hope he remembers he isn't slip, so he needs to brake a bit earlier.
Yeah, well, don't
There we go. There we go. Unfortunate commentator's curse. He spun round. And Wes now with an opportunity to come back into third. Where is Wes? There he is. There he is. Wes now. Third place, guys. Chat's gonna go mad now as Wes is in third.
Foot flat now, NTZ.
So Jacques also now looking a little bit comfortable. Wes now going to be a bit under pressure in his Beetle. So NTZ is also now behind him. Guys, remember, please don't run away too soon. At 8:30, we do have pool 1, race number 2, so they'll be racing at 8:30, and definitely going to be a lot more exciting. So don't go away. Stay right here at KLM Base. If you are hoping to catch that race, don't forget, guys, do subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so that you can get notified of any new uploads and streams. And yeah, let's go. Ooh, NTZ unfortunate now. He's obviously a bit sore now. That the horse is
Yeah.
quite battered and bruised. He's now dropped some time to Wes. He's just under 5 seconds. But again,
So that
still quite a technical section coming up. Ferdy now 48 seconds. 48 seconds ahead of the group. I think this man is definitely trying to prove a point that he belongs in one. Kondiwe in chat stoking the fire here. He wonders where Gerrit Steiner is because he's Heaton Prox the boys, unfortunately.
what the hell? Wes is actually catching up to.
Ooh, where's his catching
Shaya
chance?
Jax. He's
This
closing
final
that gap.
section, yep. I think Jacques' tyres are actually a lot worse than Wes. Wes on fresher tyres.
Yeah.
As well as Jacques on lower fuel, Wes on a bit better fuel, so Wes can redline
the
his
straights,
Heaton.
yeah. The straights around the corner, so yeah.
You just look at
Few
your
more
race
corners
leader
you'd have
now. Yep.
Few more corners you'd have added.
Definitely, as Shaheen has said in chat, guys, Ferdy in a class of his own, as always, coming through the last few sections of corners. And your winner now of race number 1, pool 2,
Yo.
maximum points here for fuel safe Ferdy, giving us a flash. Great stuff
Well
by
done,
him.
Ferdy. And the fastest lap.
And the fastest lap at the end there, 6:39.9, faster than his quali, guys. That is amazing.
Oh, check. Are you gonna have the same thing like Pittman and on the last corner?
Ooh, I think
Because he's
maybe
closing.
yeah, he's closing. I think he's a bit too far
17,
though.
16, yeah.
But definitely
done,
pushing
Jacques.
the two Beatles here.
Yeah, but hold on, that
now.
last corner, the tires
Jacques.
and his fuel is very low.
Yep, very low. Jacques coming to the last section here. But I think for me, driver of the day, if he does manage to get these last few corners, Eleanor, Jacques, yeah, great stuff, and Mr. Wezo9 in the Beatles. Second place to Jacques, third to Wes, great stuff by them, awesome stuff by the two Beatles. With their fastest laps on the last lap.
Yeah.
NTZ, unfortunate for him, he was on for second there and just couldn't hold it together the last lap, finishing in 4th place. So go back to the grid now, looking at Portum Ignis. He is currently coming home in 5th. Watching him in his Beetle, awesome stuff there. Sparks flying still, so definitely still pushing. Taking it gingerly through this last section just to bring it home. Trying to kill his penalty while he's at it. Here we go. And Portum Ignis in his Beetle. 5th place to him. Great stuff there, well done. Chirito, Mr. Sky Coffee himself, coming home in 6th place. Quite unfortunate for him, quite a few spins, but I'm definitely sure he'll come back stronger for the next race. And then Mr. Jerry Supra, 7th place in the Mustang.
Sure.
Well done to him, and I must commend him for choosing this car for the track, taking one of the big boys. 7th place for him.
Well done, guys.
And that's all she wrote, guys. Mr. FLA is 1st place, 2nd Eleanor Jacques, 3rd Wezo9, 4th NTZ, 5th we have Portum Ignis, 6th we have Mr. Chirito Mon, 7th we have Jerry Supra, and in 8th place a very unfortunate DC for Mr. Valentino K1300. Great stuff, guys. Driver of the day for me, Jacques Yaya. Well done to you on your 2nd place, bud. Quite a good strategy done by you, and I think he's probably quite proud of his race there. Ken Dog, your driver of the day?
Definitely Jacques. Yeah. He pulled it out of the bag for me. But like I say, you always find the driver at the bottom doing so well. but the guy that wins the races will always be the best driver.
Yeah, for sure, definitely
But
so.
30 years in a classic zone, definitely,
I can't
definitely.
agree with you
Must
more
say.
there. Well done to Mr. Fuel Safe 30, HP Full Metal Racing. Great stuff by you, sir. And we will catch him as well as Mr. Jacques Yaya in pool number 1 in the next race. So, guys, look out for that. Don't forget also, please do join me very shortly. I think it is 7:30. Join me in the next hour or so. We've got pool 1, race number 2. They will be competing to see who wins maximum points from round 3. And yeah, it's going to be definitely interesting to see what cars those guys have chosen. I think from watching this race, they may choose a different car, just judging by what the strategies were. And yeah, really exciting to see that race. Um, if I
Do the
lay
guys
some
have a
chat. Yeah.
choice of cars when they're joining you?
Yes, so it was an open choice of
It's an
Group 3
open
cars
choice.
that they could
Okay.
use. So that's why you're seeing quite a few, some similar choices, but also some different
Yeah.
choices as we
Okay.
saw from FLAs. Cool. So guys, join us
Okay.
in the next hour or so. Looking forward to seeing you guys again soon. And yeah, oh, before we go, as we go back to Mr. Psycho Sheep's one question, he was wondering whether or not we are going to be having an invitational race for King of the Ring. So I'm going to say yes. I'm not going to disclose the details as yet because I don't have them. But I have decided that we will do an invitational race. It's going to be first come, first serve. Whether we have 1 or 2 pools, that's yet to be decided. But depending on interest, we'll see. And yeah, definitely we will have an invitational race for King of the Ring. Ken Dog, will you be joining that
See you
invitational
guys
race?
later. Not a chance. Not a chance.
Wow.
Yeah. At first, I can't even go around the first corner on this track.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe the chat in the next stream will kind of convince you otherwise. But guys, for further details on the invitational, do look out on my Twitter page. Do look out on my Instagram page. Twitter is at PaceKLM. Instagram is at KLM Pace. And then also look out on my Facebook fan page. It's at KLM Pace-GTSport. Details and info will be posted there. And yeah, just keep supporting us, guys. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in an hour. Peace out.
Ciao.